Okay, restart the record, second try. I was like in the middle of the record when the bell rang on the door and my parents came in and said hello. So this is the second try, but no problem. For you, it's the first time you see this video, yeah? Hi, we've got news from Generals Online, and you will be excited about it. I hope so. As excited like I am, because we come with some big news for you with some really cool changes and a fix that will help you all. Everybody who's playing Generals Online will like this fix. So we found an issue. The issue is not in Generals Online itself. It is in Generals Online, but not caused by us. It is also not caused by the super hackers. It's a retail bug. So basically, I try to explain this very basic now. If packages get lost or something, then they need to be resent. And so there's like a reliability feature in it that makes sure that every client, every player gets the same datas and gets them in the same time. And I think you know how this goes. But there's a bug in it. And this bug causes issues, a lot of issues. And this issue raises your latency to go crazy high. And if you want to know how this feels, you can ask Kiltol, because Kiltol is from Australia and he's playing always with a 1000 ms. Yeah, now I hear you saying, yeah, OldA, but you say it's a retail thing. Why don't I have this with Rugby? Okay, here I go. The game, Generous Online, uses UDP packages. This is unreliable. This is not a problem. This is something you do if you want to have a multiplayer for a game because it's fast. Yeah, we want fast data transfer, low latency. Come on, give us speed, man. But Radmin is TCP, so this is already reliable packages, and I think Radmin has also a reliable layer in it. So this bug is also in the retail game, and it also happens if you're playing with Radmin, but it's not that visible. You can still have scenarios on Radmin with very high latency. You can even have like 2 seconds latency with the retail game, but it's not that visible like in Generates Online. And yeah, we investigated a lot and took a lot of time, and especially I was very annoying with this to our team and raised it over and over again. Hey, we have an issue, we have an issue, we have an issue. And everybody was like, shut up all day. Yeah, we tweaked around with the run ahead over and over again because we got like, let's say 200 milliseconds real latency from one player to another. And in game, we ended up on 500, 600 milliseconds. And this is too much. This is like a double or 3 times the latency. And we always thought, yeah, why is it adding so much latency? And then we fucked around with the run ahead system and tweaked it over and over again. And then I got some ideas, and Ibra got some ideas, and X64 got some ideas, and we tried so much, and everything ended up in a shit show sometimes. Then we had a solution that was good with high latency. So for Kiltol, for example, he did a really good, I think it was a 3v3 tournament with him and Xcal and everything, and everybody included, and it was a really cool tournament. And we said, oh yeah, that's it. Look, they have like 400, 500 milliseconds. They are all over the world. This is it. And then I don't know, I test with someone else from Europe, and we have low latency, and it's a complete shit show, and it stutters. And then we said, okay, let's create like 2 groups: low latency games, high latency games, and had like, if it's underneath 250 milliseconds, then use run ahead model A, and if it's more than 250 milliseconds, use run ahead model 2. And we tweaked around so much, but we were never able to solve this. But now we know what's causing it, and it feels good to finally know what's going on. So the good thing is we have a fix, and we already tested the fix, and we tested it, I think, proper with Kiltol for Australia and with Dr. Goldfish, who's not far away from me. He's from the lower countries. I'm from Germany. And Ibra was present for the Middle East. And then there was Toby from Malaysia. And we all played together with 400 milliseconds. Like 400 dead. Not, I say, not 500, not 600, no, 400 dead with people from all over the world. And it was so, so smooth. This is the second good thing on it. You know that all games need to be in sync. So you have a lockstep mode, like everybody sees the same in game. And the run ahead system makes sure that, like, you say a unit goes there, but the unit doesn't move directly. It will move 200 milliseconds later if the latency of the game is 200 milliseconds. Huh? Okay. Um, the issue we found causes the game to wait for data. So it is possible that your local client says, okay, I'm ready. I can render the next logical frame rate. It's 60 hertz on Generates Online. But the netcode says, yeah, you're ready, but I'm not. I'm still waiting for some data from client number 2 or client number 3 or whatever. And then it says, no, I don't have this right now, so you wait. And then it says, oh, yeah, you know what? The package I got is not so good. Let's resend the package. Give it me again. And the game waits for the data to arrive. And this leads to the situation where the logical frame rate cannot keep up. You cannot get 60 hertz logical frame rate anymore. It's not possible for the game because it waits on network data. And this causes the game to slow down and to stutter and to freeze and all kind of things you don't want. So I expect the latency to be way improved. I expect it to be way more stable. Our test was 400 milliseconds flat, and it was 400 milliseconds flat all the way down. So I don't know, like 100 milliseconds, 600 milliseconds, 400 milliseconds. I expect that we will get less of these situations, and also that the stutter and the slowdown situation will improve. Still, if somebody takes part who has a really, really bad PC and cannot make 60 FPS, then it will slow down. If you are really late game and you have thousands of units where the retail game would already have crashed or mismatched or whatever, then it will be likely that the game still slows down. But that's just the cost of getting into a state of the game that we were not able to reach before. So the moment before the game gets so high on units and everything, it already crashed before. This is just new. This is something that was not possible before. Like, for example, Mauler fixed the pathfinding and the super hackers fixed a ton of other shit. And this will still be a topic, the slowdowns, but it is way improved. And also we are looking into improve it even further. We found out that the rotor blades of the helicopters cause FPS drops. Like, how can we adjust them to get more performance? This is still a topic, but we expect it with this update to be improved. That at least the network data is not throttling down the game anymore. This will be improved. Okay, so this alone, I think, would be worth an update, and it would be an update that you all enjoy. But we have more. So I say, if you read, you see here maybe this or next update, maybe. The things we are talking about now are ready and done. They are made by our legend Ibra, and they are ready to get merged. But it's always the question: how much do you want to include in one update? This is one question, because let's say we see a lot of crashes. Then it is harder to find out why this happens if you have merged like 10 new features. If you just merge one new feature, like the fixed netcode or something, then okay, if it's not connecting or it's crashing, then it's likely to be this. Then you know where to search. So you don't always want to merge a lot of features all at once. But you will see these features, they will come, and maybe already with this update, we have to discuss this and need to listen to our developer, what he thinks, how much risk it is. And he will look at the code and then merge it. Then we see how much time we got left today. And yeah. But what is it? It is quality of life. We got a smooth lobby list. You all know this refreshing, where you want to join a lobby and you double click, but the lobby already refreshed and you join another lobby. So you joined a lobby you don't want to join because the lobby is just refreshing all the time. Or if you want to right click a player to add him as a friend or something, then it's just hard to get to the correct player because it's refreshing all the time with a high amount of players that is online. And general it's online has so much people. It's really, if you would have told me this like 6 months ago, I would say, what, nearly 1K peak users? You yeah, get some sleep. I would have told you, but it's real and it's cool, but it brings some issues with it. And one issue is that the lobby list is refreshing uh, so frequently. So okay, I don't have a video for this. Just believe me, it is there. Let's get to the next topic. So it will look like a smooth fade in and fade out. So that's it. Remember last map name and last lobby name? This was asked by the community a lot. So this smoother lobby list, this is a solution we brought up because people told us, hey, I want to join a lobby. And then the moment I click, the lobby list moves and I join a different room. So this is our solution to this. Then people told us that they want to have the game remember the last map they had and the last lobby name. So if you play a game and you call it as DEFCON 6 free for all, and you finish the game and you create a new lobby, then there will not be General's online lobby like it was before. Now it will display DEFCON 6 free for all like the previous game. So you can play back to back without always editing it. Or Domi can just type in, I don't know, Dominator live stream free for all and can make several games and don't have to type in all the time the same lobby name. Remember, the last map is also something a lot of people ask for. We also have something for this. This is ready. This can be merged. VET1 quad cannon fix. This is a 60 hertz bug. The people who play generals online for a long time already may notice that we had a lot of 60 hertz bugs when we started. Basically, like all animations were speed up twice as fast, and also gameplay changing and gameplay breaking issues caused by 60 hertz. For example, double fire rate or things like this for some units. And yeah, we fixed a lot of them, and the VET1 quad cannon is still a thing that is still there. It was not so obvious because first you need to have VET1 quad cannon to make it visible. But the bug is there, and now there's a fix for it, and it will get implemented with maybe this update or the next one. Let's see. Colors for teams and starting positions. Is this? Nah, it's not this. If you play team games, then you will have colors for the teams, and the starting position will be shown on the map. So it's not that hard anymore for people who are, I don't know. I mean, if I play 2v2v2 and there's team 1 and team 2 and team 3, and I join as the sixth player and team 2 is missing one player, then I go team 2. But some people seem to completely miss this and don't know what to do. So we hope this helps you guys. What else do I have? The overlay. There it is. We get asked a lot about gen tool features, and we always say, yeah, they get implemented. It takes some time. The super hackers are working on it, and Lemon is working on it, and we are working on it. And especially the overlay for the observer is something that was asked frequently. And this is done by Ibra. and looks really cool. And we display even more informations than Gentoo did. So we have the name, what like whoever the name, what name it is here. It is an example with AI, so it's hard army, medium army, easy army. What army are the players? How much cash do they have? How much cash per minute they have? Yes, cash per minute back on Generals Online, but for observer only or defeated player. You have an experience overview. You have kill death ratio, and yeah. So I think that's cool. You can resize it like in this video I show you now here. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, and you can make it disappear. Big. I think this is a cool feature, and we hope that you like it. And yeah, we're looking really forward to the update, both for the quality of life features and the new overlay feature and the bug fix. Yeah, because the bug fix is fundamental. We are a multiplayer service, so the bug fix is, yeah, we need it. And we will enjoy the moment it is released and we are get rid of this issue. What else? Bigger update, bigger changes. We will rewrite. Holy crap, the netcode. What we release now is a fix. It is a fix for a problem that is really hard. It affects player really hard to stutter around and have high latency, but it is a fix. It is not like a complete solution because the more we look into the netcode, we see new issues, bigger issues, things that are badly optimized. Like you have 56 P2P connections in an 8-player game, and the traffic goes complete weird routes, and it's yeah. Our developer says it needs a rewrite, and he will do it. A lot of code is shared with the net code that is used for the network, aka LAN mode. I already contacted Mauler today. I think they will both work together, X64 and Mauler, and I'm looking forward to this because if these two cook together, it will taste really good for the community. This will take some time. We see if we also can replace Cloudflare with something else because Cloudflare seems to make some problems in some countries. Like Russia doesn't like Cloudflare, and Iran does not like Cloudflare, and I'm sure Kim Jong Un from North Korea also. So it seems like every dictator in the world hates Cloudflare, and people then come to us, hey, I cannot join Generals Online. And so it's not an issue on our side, and I think it's also not a Cloudflare issue. It's dictators being afraid of their own people, but still they cannot connect. So yeah. The second thing is with growing player count, we are lifting off. We are out of the Cloudflare free plan. We have to pay for the traffic now because we have so much traffic caused by so much users. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. I take double the amount. Give me 2K, 3K players if they are interested. It's cool that we have a platform where everybody can play at. But we need to find a solution so the costs don't get out of hand. Yeah. Um, Thoughts on the balance change discussion. Yeah, there's a huge balance change discussion on the game replays board and on Discord, and I get DMs all the time. Hey, OldA, about the balance change, and balance change, and balance change, and I cannot hear it anymore, to be honest. This forced me to do a little statement on our Discord server, the command center, and also on game replays. Guys, we don't do balance changes, and I say it here again so everybody understands it. Generals Online is a multiplayer service, like for example Radmin. So if you contact us and tell us that you want some balance changes, then you can also contact Radmin. You can contact Radmin and write, hey, I want this and this balance change for 0 hour. You wouldn't do this, huh? So why you contact me? Um, The thing is, as I said, we are a multiplayer service, and with Generals Online, people are able to get their own content into multiplayer. Some people already do this. We have Rise of the Red community, who is playing on Generals Online. We have some Shockwave player, and I think the other mod they adjusted they adjusted a bit the mod so it fits to Generals Online a bit better. I think it was what was it called? End of day mod? I don't know, but they did great work and it works super with Generals Online.
Welcome to Generals
And if you now
Online.
go to the lobby, you can see here we already got here like Rise of the Reds and Contra. Sorry, Contra mod. Maybe this is the good mod that is good optimized. I don't know, but I also saw that the Rise of the Red people look into Generals Online, and like this, like mods, every patch could connect to Generals Online. At the beginning, it was like only the Generals Online client can connect, but we opened it and liberated it. So now everybody can create his own content. Everybody can, in the future, ship his own content, be it a mod or a patch or whatever, balance patch or whatever, and can contribute, or distribute, sorry, distribute it with GenHub and can play it via Generals Online. So the work that GenHub and Generals Online will do together is a very liberate approach for the whole community. So if anybody wants to do balance patches, here you go. Make a committee, make a patch, make elections, do everything. You can ship this and play this with Generals Online, and this is a good thing for the community, I guess. And but this is important. We, Generals Online, we are developing the multiplayer platform Generals Online. We are not developing balance patches. We are not implementing, I don't know, our own ideas, like now we make the quad cannon twice as fast or something. This is not our goal. This is this get not even discussed by us on our team. This is no topic for us at all. We want to concentrate on making a good multiplayer service, and yeah, it's growing good, it's growing fast, and we have all the way new features and bug fixes, and it gets better and better. And yeah, this is our goal, not making some balance patches. Um, my personal view on this is elevation. This must be like AI fooled me. Election, it should be. Um, there is a topic, I think Xezon opened it, like what about building a committee and making elections and a democratic progress, and sometimes these balance topics get debated with a lot of heat, and let's call it very emotional. One thing I want to remember all of you is, no matter if you agree on some changes in the future or not, and if it gets decided by people that get elected or not, if there is a vote or not, if there is a committee, or if they are just sitting people together and doing something, in the end, none of this will matter. Nothing of this. And now you say, hey, all day, this is a difference if I can vote for somebody who does a balance patch or not. No, it does not matter. And I tell you why. If 5 people sit together and do something that you don't like, then you won't play it. And if it's a bad thing, then everybody else will not play it. And what will happen? Nobody plays it and it will die out. There was this 1.06 patch, and the idea behind it was good, but some people didn't like it, and it get not adopted by the community very well, or not in large numbers, and not like for long. It died out. 1.06 plays no role today. um, I think it was a good approach, but people decided to not play it. That's fair. And it died out. So no matter what anybody decides, you as a player, you have always a voice and you have always a choice. And if you don't like something, then you can just not play it and it will die out. If the majority of the community agrees on something, then it will be this thing that everybody plays. Majority makes majority. And if only 5 people sit together and create something that you and everybody else says it's bullshit, or the majority says this is not good, it's only, let's say, 20% that like it. 20% of the community say they like it, and the bright majority says, no, we don't like it. These 20%, this will not be enough players to build a player base for long. So it will die out a natural way. Um, so it does not matter if you elect people or not. Don't get me wrong. The idea of building a committee and having some elections and vote for some people and making sure that out of every community somebody is on board and different views get heard and everything, different ideas and thoughts. This is cool. This is the correct approach, I think. But in the end, it doesn't matter, because if the people decide something good or not, it does. You can increase the chance that they do something good if you let people elect them. You increase the chance of success for such a patch if everybody has a vote, because this is then something that get created out of the community. It increases the chance to create something good, but it's not 100% thing. So this can still fail. Maybe we elect people and then they do the complete opposite that you also or everybody else expected, and then it will not be adapted by the community and it will die out. That's it. And I have an example for you why also a non-elected thing can work. Generals Online, we talked about the player count. It's absolutely stunning, but nobody voted us. Nobody said, hey, OldA, I want you to take part on this. Nobody did this. And also X64, nobody knowed him before he showed up. He popped out and we released the Generals Online Alpha. And when we started, people thought it's a scam. We were contacted. Oh, I don't know, Windows, Microsoft Defender warned me. This must be a virus, and you are scammers. And we heard all kind of bad things. Like people thought we are a scam because it came out of nowhere for the community. We tried to make some contact with the community at first. It didn't work out really well, but that's past all fine. And it came out of nowhere for the community. So nobody elected us. Nobody even had us on the list. But Generals Online, until today, is a story of success. And we are not elected because it is success because it's a good product. And it's a success because we listen to people's feedback. Yeah, as I told you, you told us the lobby list refreshes too fast, we get a solution. You tell us you want to remember the last map and the last lobby name, we include this. You tell us that one quad cannon has an issue, we fix it. You want to be have like improved situation for team games, we do this. You have 1000 ms, you want to get it fixed, we fix it. Yeah, so you want the gentle features, you want an overlay, we implement it. So basically we just do what the community asked us to. We are not elected, but still it's a success. In the end, it's a matter of good decisions, no matter if somebody's elected or not. And as again, I think that electing people will increase the chance of success. This is the thing why it is good, but this is no guarantee that it will work. And having like, even if they decide to make a committee out of, let's say, to developers, to pro players, then they get a community manager in, like, I don't know, anti-pro or whoever, and this can also be a success. Even they are not elected, because they're smart people that can make smart decisions. Can still fail, can still not be adopted by the community. It's a player's choice. And I think this is the most important message for this, that the player in the end has always a voice and always a choice. He can choose to not play it. Okay, so the best product in the end will be played, and GenHub gives us the ability to do so, to distribute own content, so different teams can produce different things, and Generals Online will give you the ability to connect you with these patches, and together as GenHub and Generals Online together with this liberal approach is, I think, this will be a success.